I'm back with another video for y'all, and today we are celebrating 1,000 subscribers, y'all. 1,000, y'all. So we hit it a month ago on July 26th. Today is August 26th. So I said, okay, I can't wait any longer. I gotta put this video out. I gotta say thank you the right way. You know, the best way to say thank you is with a 1,000 celebration video. So here you go. On this video today, I am going to be telling y'all a little bit about how my channel started, and you know, like some setbacks I had, where we are now, and I'm gonna give y'all 5 tips at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So I started this channel, first of all, we was started from watching Beloved. We used to watch Beloved when we was living in Louisiana. And before that, my daughter used to watch Ryan. And you know, Ryan and Beloved is very inspirational. Just to see a kid make so much content with his parents, and that's when like people really I think that's when people really started to pay attention to YouTube as a business, because he went viral when they talked about how much money he made on YouTube, as well as when his toys became popular in Walmart. So it's like, okay, this kid's on it, my kid could do it too, you know. So I always thought about it. And my daughter always talked about it, like when she was maybe 3 or 4 years old. I got a lot going on over here, y'all. But my daughter used to talk about it, and we used to kind of practice and play around with the camera and things like that. But you know, life happens, and I had other things on my mind that I wanted to do. I have my degree in psychology, so I really was focused on working in my career. So that wasn't really on my to-do list, but things changed, and I wanted to show my crafts. So that's how the channel comes to be, P Made. That's where the name comes from, P Made. So initially this was only my personal channel. It wasn't a family channel, but I knew I was going to have my family in videos, but I didn't know how to structure it. I was new to the YouTube world. I didn't know anything about YouTube families. My sister used to tell me about like YouTube families and Instagram pages and things like that, but I didn't know anything about any of that, because like I said, I was so focused on working and bettering my career and stuff like that, that I wasn't paying any attention to those things. Even though I was on Instagram and I would post often, I still didn't follow those type of people to understand that world, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward back to us as a family watching Beloved after I had my second daughter, and we just started watching these videos, and I saw her like making seafood really popular. And by me being from the South, you know, that was very interesting to me to see seafood become so popular on TV. I don't know, it was just funny to see, because we eat seafood on the regular, and I've been eating seafood since a child. My kids they eat seafood. My 2-year-old, y'all saw the video. I could probably add a clip of them eating seafood mukbang, and that's just something that we've always done, but the words were put with it. The mukbang word was put with it by Beloved, and she made the sauce, and it just looked good, so we used to watch it. And my kids, like other kids, will always say the phrase, "What's up, my belovelies?" So we used to joke around. I'm like, you know what, we should make a channel and eat, because we do that all the time. We could eat seafood anytime and put it on there, but you know, of course it's not that easy. Now I know that. So that's another reason why I want to give y'all some tips, because there's much more to it than just putting videos on YouTube. So make a long story short, I can sew, I can craft. I've been doing those things since a child. I learned how to sew at a very young age. I learned how to take pictures and record videos at a very young age. And you know, it just seemed like it could be something that I could get into, because it's things that I've done. So to make a long story short, at the time I was getting more into sewing clothes for my daughters. By me having 2 girls, I felt like, you know, I wanted to sew a lot more, and their dad was working at the time and I wasn't really working as much, that's a whole nother story. I was substitute teach. I was substitute teaching, and so I just felt like, well, since I'm home, with all of the free time on my hands, I was getting back into my sewing and things like that, and I'm like, now is a good time to start the YouTube channel. I could show my journey, sewing for my kids and stuff. Initially, that's all it was supposed to be. I haven't did a sewing video yet. So, because it's like, now I have 3 kids. I only had 2 at the time. And I was pregnant. No, I had my daughter. I had 3. Yeah, I did have 3 kids at the time. And yeah, it was much easier though, because she was a newborn. And I try to tell people that's like the easiest part of parenthood, newborn stage. Everybody think that's like the hardest part, but it's not. They sleep and they chill. You feed them, you change them, and it's not much work. But even being up at night is not that bad. And I breastfed, and I think I will make videos about that, like motherhood and breastfeeding and a journey through 1, 2, 3 kids, because it is different. It's so different. It's different levels to it. And so I never get a chance to sew. I have sewing stuff behind here. This is my sewing table where I'm sitting at. I never get to sew. I tried. I sewed maybe 2 things since I actually started. Like, I went live on Facebook in like September of 2019, like August, September of 2019. I went live on Facebook sewing for my daughter's birthday party I was planning. And so much changed, just like, and I just thank God, because we were talking about making a channel. We were talking about moving. We were talking about, changing our lives and changing careers and just changing our whole journey as a family. And we kept talking about it. Next thing you know, it just changed. We just did it. We woke up in a whole new state. So, and now we're here and celebrating 1,000 subscribers. So it's really a big blessing, y'all. Like, it's been a journey. And people ask me like, well, how did you get there so fast? And I'm like, so fast? You don't know what I've been through. You don't know. Like, but like, in all jokes aside, it's like a lot of staying up. Can't sleep. Can't think about sleep, because it's serious. I have a whole family over here, and we want to do a lot. And YouTube is like a big stepping stone to make those things happen. You okay? Okay. And YouTube, like, can really make those things happen. Like, I don't just want to do YouTube. I want to grow from YouTube. And same thing for my kids. I want this for my kids, for their future. So I like to be able to have them practicing. Like, they're in the practicing stages. They're not perfect. I can't just go and start putting together a bunch of kid vlogs just yet. Or kids. It's off. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, like, I do want to start them a channel. That's another thing I wanted to tell y'all. I do want to start them a channel. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. Whew. Y'all see our little 1,000 subscribers over here? 1.6 now. We jumped up 60 whole new subscribers in a month. And that's crazy, because it's just like a lot of people just started finding us and supporting us through other people. And thank y'all. Like, thank y'all for that, because I just been waiting for the day where I could just wake up to some new people, without hustling so hard for it. Because, yo, I was hustling for them subscribers. But, yeah, so I will do that. I will make a channel for Bedroom Candy to promote my products and stuff. We might do all kind of things. Like, though, it's so much you can do. Which brings me to my tips. my tips. Let me make sure that's all I wanted to say. I didn't even make notes for that. That was just kind of a freestyle. And I just wanted y'all to know about me and the channel, how it started. Oh, and so now it's a family channel, but it's not the traditional family channel now, because I'm still learning, they're still learning, we're all learning this thing together. Like I said, it wasn't a family channel. Like I said, it wasn't a family channel like from the beginning. So we didn't have anything planned like that. So when we do get to do things together, even with the kids, it's usually like a spur of the moment. I'm just now getting into the stages of knowing how to plan things and actually make it work with time and with the kids and their vibes, because there's a vibe thing for me. Like, I have to be in the vibe of doing it, so of creating. And same thing with my kids, because this is still, they like it, but it's still new to them. So if they're arguing over a bag of chips, they're not about to create a video, and they're usually arguing over something right now. So I will get into that, but we're gonna finish growing here. So sometimes you'll just see me, sometimes you'll see my kids and me. Sometimes you might just see the kids and hear my voice, and sometimes you'll see me, my kids, and their dad. And that's why it's like P-made family. You know, I make things, I'm doing the things, but my family, they come in, they pop in, they pop out. Ting. All right. So my tips on how to get 1,000 subscribers, how to gain 1,000 subscribers. So first is research, and I'm reading off my little notes over here, my little notebook. I got some notes for y'all. So you have to research, y'all. When I started to get into YouTube, first I just started creating stuff. I did a few mukbangs. Y'all can go back and see all my mukbangs. I have a playlist that say watch all my mukbangs. And I didn't know what to talk about, so I'm like, what am I doing? And that was discouraging, because it's like nobody knows me, nobody's really watching me, and I'm just sitting here eating, want to talk to people about what? And I'm like, okay, I'm not a topic person, you know. I didn't want to do that. I can talk topics, but I didn't really want to do that at the time. So I'm like, okay, what else can I do? And then I tried to sew, and I didn't have the proper equipment to get the proper angles. So definitely research exactly what you're doing, how you want to do it, how you want it to play out and look, and what equipment you need. And also how to create a title and thumbnail. Like, I would suggest having that together first. I didn't have it all together, and it took me some time, and I actually took like 6 months off. Like I said, I started November 2019, and then I made a few videos. I gained like 300 subscribers. Probably no watch hours. I could tell y'all, but I'm using that phone. I don't know what the phone is, but I only had like 68 watch time hours at the end of that year, which it was only 2 months. But 2020 still was very, very slow for me. I made a few more videos, and then y'all know the pandemic hit, and a lot of people grew from that, but I think it was more for people that had it together type of thing. I still didn't really have it all together, so it was rough. And then we were doing more vlogs out, and like family outing vlogs. So if we couldn't go anywhere, I'm like, what am I gonna create? People wanted to see, at that time, the few people I did have watching by then wanted to see us doing things. I'm like, so how am I going to run my channel if I'm not doing anything, going anywhere? So I'm like, okay, we could do stuff at home. But then my kids were all over the place. The baby was learning how to walk. She was going through teething stages. It was just a lot. You know, my other daughter was 2. My middle daughter was 2. She had her 2 stage going on. So it was just a whole lot going on, and I couldn't include the kids. So, and I didn't know what to do on my own at that time. Even with reviews, I just started doing reviews, and, you know, so definitely research how you want to push out content. Look at some YouTubers that are doing things that similar to yours, not to copy, but to gain an understanding of how to run a YouTube channel, how they run their segments, things like that. That'll help you make it make sense. So tip number 2 is mentally and physically plan. I say that because you know sometimes when you're up at night and you're thinking I should do this. Okay, so when you thinking you should do it, don't ignore that thought. Do not ignore that thought. Keep thinking about it, and that's your planning. So that's the beginning stages of the plan, when you're thinking in your mind, okay, I can do this September 1st, so by September the 8th I'll have this done and I can push this out, like that's how you can plan out a month easily. And I just did that a couple nights ago, and it really did work. And I even put it in my notepad on my phone, but I haven't done it on paper yet. So that's going to be my next step of planning. So physically planning and mentally planning. The physical stage was me putting the notes in my phone, and then the next physical stage of that would be me writing it down on paper and actually starting to, get the things I need and creating that content so that I can bring it to everybody. And then it could be, more appreciated when it looks like it was well planned and it wasn't just, oh, I got up and just threw on my camera. Because some stuff you need to plan, some stuff you can't throw on your camera, your vlogs and things like that. And even then you kind of want to know, which direction you want to go in. Because that brings me to, oh no, because you kind of want to know what kind of thumbnail, again, title you're gonna have, what kinds of tags and hashtags. Tags are really important. I didn't know that in the beginning. People weren't pushing tags as much when I started as they are now. And initially, even recently, honestly, I thought tags and hashtags were the same, even though they were in separate spots. I didn't pay much attention to it, but I am now, and I think it's helping. I'm still in the beginning stages of doing that, so yeah, I'm going to be doing that a lot more going forward with posting my better plan content. Number 3 is create content consistently. So when I say that, I mean, we find a lot of people in groups that will watch our content, and you want to get subscribers. Because I'm not just going to come here and just say, connect with people in groups. That's an understood thing. Yeah, we connecting in groups, but when you send someone to your channel, you want to have content. So, no shade, but some people say, I'm growing my channel, but can y'all subscribe for now, and later y'all will see me with content. And that's not really a good idea to me, unless you have a lot of pre-recorded content that you're editing, or edited content that you're going to put out, because you want to have something to get the attention of the subscriber. You want the person to turn into, a family, a friend, whatever you want to call them, a bestie. Like, you want it to be something welcoming. You want to welcome your subscribers, and that's how you will really get the view that you need and the engagement that you need, the actual like and the real comments. You know what I'm saying? So really stay consistent on creating, and don't think so much about the views and the subscribers. And I got to that point in January, like December, January, when I decided to get back, because I took like a 6-month break after the pandemic hit. We went a couple places and we did a few things, and I just wasn't feeling it for a while. And then school started, and I didn't send my kids back to school, and I was doing homeschool. And in my mind, it was gonna be so cool. I was gonna be doing homeschool stuff with my kids, and they was looking at me like, "You not a teacher. You not my you my mama." You know, so I couldn't even create that kind of content for y'all because my kids just really wasn't that into it. So it was a lot of me getting used to being a mother of three. My daughter had just turned one in the pandemic. Homeschooling three kids, different ages, with my 6-year-old who knows what school is and was in school and loved school and couldn't go to school, and trying to run a YouTube channel, be a mother, run a household with this man that's looking at me like I'm gotta have it together, you know. So it was just too much, y'all. So I took that 6-month break and really looked into myself, like, is this what I want? If I'm gonna do this, how am I gonna push it out? And I just researched. I watched a lot of content, and I just started. I was like, okay, we're gonna get back into this. When I do this in January, by this month, I want this many subscribers. By this month, I wrote it all down. Like, I want this many subscribers. I'm gonna do this to get it. And I stayed up night after night after night. I was waking up 6 in the morning. Like, once I did send my daughter back to school in January, when I sent her to school, I would be up all day connecting with people. And that's why I'm going to next. Promote everywhere. I was promoting everywhere, y'all. My Instagram page was kind of shadow banned. I could make a video about what that means for people that don't know what that means. But I had followed over 8,000 people on my Instagram because I had it for 10 years. I started my Instagram in 2010. And I had a lot of content on there, just random content. But I used to take really nice photos. Like I said, I used to take photos in general from a child on up to adulthood. So I knew how to create a nice scenery, take a nice aesthetic based picture, you know, stuff like that. And I was good with memes and tagging and engaging. So I was already doing this not knowing what I was doing. But I had followed so many people that my page was just drowned in like bots and ghost pages, and then family, friends, people that I don't know, a bunch of businesses. It was just a lot. So eventually somebody hacked my page and got it taken down, and that was the best thing that could have happened to me. Thank you. I appreciate you. She got he, I don't know, but I think it was a girl. Whoever it was, got my page. My page was hacked by this person, and that page and my business page, so my personal and my business page. So since then, I have created some new pages. My page, my family YouTube page that I just created. My kids have, Instagram, my personal Instagram, a family Instagram, my daughter's Instagram, and a business Instagram. So we have that, and then my husband has an Instagram, and yeah, we got 5 Instagram pages. So, that was a really good thing that happened to me. But I promote on all of those pages. Anything I post, I tag him, I tag the kids. I share in our stories. I post on my Facebook. Oh, I also have a new Facebook group page for people to engage with each other and share their content. I also have a Facebook family, like business page, promotion page. I have 2 of those because one was my sewing page that I created a few years ago before I started YouTube. I created that to put my things that I was making, my kids' birthdays, how I decorate and stuff like that. So I promote on all of those. I ran Instagram ads, I've ran Facebook ads, and I also promote in YouTube groups on Facebook. Other groups like craft groups, I did like a balloon thing, and that video took off really good for my channel. For now, it's good. It's at 1.3K now. I haven't had a viral video, but I think it was maybe the use of my tags or the I don't know, because I do have like hauls and stuff like that, but I think it was like my tag usage, my tags and my hashtags weren't that great, and then my thumbnails probably wasn't as good. So I'm still working those things out, and it's okay. I'm good with it. It didn't stop me from creating. I'm still gonna create the content and promote. So tip number 5. Tip number 5 is engage with your subscribers. This is the last tip, y'all. We getting to the end of the video, and I don't want to hold y'all too long, but I don't want to make it too short either. So tip number 5, the last tip that I have for y'all, is engage with your subscribers. You have to engage. Even people that you subscribe to, engage with them, speak to them periodically. Whenever you see them post, hit their bell. Even if they don't hit your bell, I always hit people bell because I want to see what they have going on. I want to engage. Like, that's just something I want to do. Like, recently, I helped Sincere Team gain like their last couple hundred views they needed to get monetized by their 1 year mark. I didn't get monetized by my 1 year mark. And that didn't make me not want to help her do it. Help her and her family do that. It's just me though. Everybody's not the same. I'm not saying you got to do that for somebody, but it made me feel good to do that, to see I just like to see people meet goals and stuff. It's a lot about me that I tell y'all that y'all probably understand why I have that type of heart, but that's just how I grew up. I grew up helping people. I've always done things to help in my community, and so that was just something that I decided to do, and she is very grateful. She's very nice about it. She always tells me thank you, and I'm like, I didn't do that for a reason. That's just what I do. I do that to people all the time. I don't talk to them personally, but I've seen people that needed, subscribers, and I probably went use 3 of my pages just because they were so nice and their content was good. You're gonna have those type of people out there that's gonna do those kind of things, but it'll really help if you engage with them. Real comments, really watch the video. Even if you just want to let it play for them, I do that for people all the time. That's just me though, and it brings you good energy. That's a whole nother topic with having a YouTube channel. Good energy bring good energy. So you just gotta be good to people. So overall, that's all of my tips, and I could probably make another one and go more in depth into some other things that YouTube is looking for from people, but I just wanted to drop some little quick things right quick, y'all. But yeah, I'm so excited about having 1,000 subscribers. I recently also hit 1,000 watch hours. And we excited about that. We really looking forward to being monetized. Fingers crossed. Prayer hands. We're trying to be monetized this year by Christmas. Our second year mark will be November. I recently learned that they don't take all of your watch hours. I thought we would have to start from 0. I didn't have many watch hours previously. I did a lot of work and gained all of this year, so I'm not going to lose too much at the end of the year. But if it rolls over into like February, January, March, like that's when I'll start losing stuff. So I really want to get monetized by December before I lose all of that hard work. You ate them all? Okay, I'm almost done. So I'm really working towards that. So if anybody want to support us, that accent, y'all, is really trying to come out. I talk fast in real life, but I try to slow it down for y'all. That's why I keep like stumbling over my words, because I'm trying to hold my tongue steady, like it just won't go. But yeah, yo, I'ma get off right there. I've been talking for 34 minutes. I know I'm gonna edit it down a little bit, but I'm getting tongue tied at this point. My nose itching. I don't know what's going on. But thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Let them know what we got going on over here. You got more chips, she got more chips. Doritos, we need a deal. We Doritos family, huh? But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and don't forget to come back for some more content. I'm gonna come up with a ending at some point. Don't forget to like. Oh, Shamari, let me end the video. 2 bags of chips. Here. Jesus. Alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to watch, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend so they know we got going on over here. We need to grow, y'all. It's all about growth. We trying to hit 2K, then we trying to hit 3K, then we trying to hit 10K. Really though. Hit the bell. You gotta hit the bell. I go live a lot now. I randomly just show y'all some behind the scenes what we got going on at home. That's when y'all really gonna see Belle a lot, when I'm going live. But we are planning some things, and if you made it to the end of this video and you hear me say that we are going to do vlog tour, but y'all hold me accountable. We are going to do vlogs tour, but we're gonna do 30 videos, and we're gonna start prepping and preparing and getting it all together in September, so we could really push this out the right way, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Drop me a pumpkin in the comments, and thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for sharing me with y'all friends, because that's how we hit 60 more subscribers in 1 month. So it's only up from here. It's only up for y'all. Good luck to everybody, and I can't wait to see what's to come. So hope y'all enjoyed this and my tips, and talk to y'all in the next vlog. Bye.